Well, tonight we take you to a moment that was more than just football. It was Kenya's continental curtain raiser, a baptism of fire on Africa's grand stage. As the Harambee Stars stepped out of their CHAN debut, Kasarani wasn't just a stadium, it was a storm, a cauldron of pride, pressure and patriotism. From airtight security sweeps to traffic chaos and passionate fans pushing the limits, CHAN 2024 roared to life with drama and determination. Vera Mora paints a realistic picture of how things unfolded at Kasarani and the massive machinery that made it possible.
As the Harambee Stars stepped onto the pitch for their historic debut at the African Nations Championship CHAN, the air inside Moi International Sports Center Kasarani crackled with anticipation. However, CHAN 2024 is not just a football tournament, it is a cultural shift. Fans were told to leave their loudest traditions at home. The stadium, usually a carnival of color and sound, felt strangely muted, and the blaring vuvuzelas, thundering Isukuti drums, and sea of noise were conspicuously absent. In their place, pure unfiltered passion, cheers roared by voice alone, and thunderous claps that echoed like war drums. Noise-making devices including vuvuzelas, whistles, megaphones, drums, loudspeakers were prohibited. Offensive materials, in this case printed placards, be it political, racial, religious or banners, flags or clothing, were highly discouraged. But if the security restrictions tried to muffle the spirit, they failed spectacularly, because fans danced, waved and shouted themselves hoarse, draped in red, black, green and white. From the presidential dais to the packed stands, Kenya stood united. On this day, politics took a back seat. This was about Kenya's moment on the continental stage. As co-host of CHAN 2024 alongside Uganda and Tanzania, Kenya had more at stake than just a win. This was a litmus test for the country's ability to host major international events, and the security playbook reflected just that. However, even with every measure in place, the fan spirit found a way. A section of fans fueled by raw anxiety surged past barricades just before kickoff momentarily, overwhelming security and pouring into the stadium in a chaotic blur of adrenaline. Outside the stadium, Nairobi moved to a different rhythm. The government came up with a traffic management plan to funnel funds safely. Key roads were sealed off or partially restricted, ensuring crowd flow was tight but controlled. Before they got here, fans' access and ticket verification was equally done to monitor and control the crowds. Despite the logistical hurdle and security drama, the spirit of CHAN 2024 remained unbroken. Fans rallied behind the Harambee Stars, filling Kasarani with chants of hope and unity. As Kenya eyes the 2027 Africa Cup of Nations, this tournament is more than just football. It is a rehearsal for greatness. Vera Mora, KTN.
And that's the latest from the CHAN action. Remember,